here we have the acclaimed Java edition. Okay, the Java edition. It's beautiful, it's glorious. A lot of people say that this is the best version. This is the version to play on, friends. But is that really the case? Is it really the version to play on? Well, we're going to be testing it out. Here we're going to be playing a single player and multiplayer, and then of course we will be trying its counterpart, Bedrock edition, after this. So stay tuned, my friends, and let's get started with single player. So right off the bat, you can see our worlds here. I've got a practice world, hello world, fancy schmancy world, whatever, but we're going to be creating a new world for this here for you guys. And yes, you can call it new world or whatever, we can call it whatever we want. We're going to be calling it how about vote? There we go. Vote for Java or Bedrock or whatever. And of course, this is kind of in celebration. Not really a celebration, I guess, but in response either. It's more of like a just sort of a fun sort of thing, because the elections are tomorrow, the midterm elections or whatever. I know some states don't have elections going on really that much or whatever tomorrow, but some states do, and I know not everybody's from the US, so but yeah, this is just sort of a fun little thing. We don't get too political here, except for on voting for Bedrock and Java. Okay, you can give your thoughts on the two in the chat box or in the comments down below. This is going on YouTube. Yes, it is. Anywho, you can choose from survival, hardcore, which means that you only have one life. So if you die, it's done. You can only spectate the world. So that it provides a very nice challenge. And spoiler alert, this isn't on Bedrock edition. So maybe that's going to be a big thing for you. You have creative, of course, survival, hard, yeah. So we're going to be, and you can choose from hard, peaceful, easy, or no, we're going to be doing normal for right now. You're going to allow cheats, there's data packs, more world options, but we're just going to be doing that. And here we go. We're going to be creating a world in Minecraft Java edition. So here we go. And right away, it's a little bit laggy. Could be me, could be whatever. It could be Java edition. You could knock that against Java if you want. I've noticed that it definitely does take a little bit longer for Java than Bedrock. I think I am playing on Optifine, so that's another thing to add for Java versus against, or for and against Bedrock, sorry. So yeah, you can start tallying your points and then cast your vote if you want to. I know definitely where I would have voted for like 2 years ago. I probably would have, actually I'm not going to even say like Bedrock or Java. I'm not even going to say. It's all up to you. So here we are. It's a little bit laggy, but it should just give it a couple seconds to catch up, and it's just kind of loading the world, and it has pretty good options. If it's too laggy for you, you can turn your render distance down. I like it about like around 12 to 15. I like that. Simulation distance also, and of course you can do quality, dynamic FOV, all these amazing. You can look at your performance and change performance settings. So I think that's new, actually, in like the last like 2 versions or whatever. And so yes, not too much different here, except the bridging, of course, is going to be way different. How you place the blocks. So normally in Bedrock edition, you can just go like, from here and then just start like bridging or whatever. But with Java edition, you have to make sure that you actually have, like, you have to do it against another block, or on top of a block, or underneath a block, etc. So there's that. And I'm not very good at bridging, and I just put my offhand, which that's another thing. I don't think there's offhands on Bedrock. So once again, start tallying points, and you can have a dandelion or whatever in your right hand. You can place that, whatever. And yeah, so I will say, I will give my hot take, my hot opinion. Well, that sounded wrong. My hot take on which bridging is better. I do like Bedrock better, I will say, and we'll get to the Bedrock pretty soon here. Actually, we'll do Bedrock right after this. So yeah, not too much different right away in like the survival worlds, except for, like we've already mentioned, the bridging and of course hardcore mode. And I think there's a couple other differences, but as for the worlds, it's pretty much the same worlds. You know, there's not too much of a difference. So if we go to Bedrock Edition, might have a little bit of lag here. This is intense music. I thought this was upbeat and epic intense music. Might be a little bit lag. Yes, there is a little bit of lag. And I was playing on Optifine, so I can go ahead and confirm that. Here we are. And right away, it's already gonna be pretty darn different than Java Edition. Just the loading screen and everything is different. You guys can't see that, but you can boot it up for yourselves or whatever. And I think, yeah, I'm logged in here. And just need to give it a second, I believe. Yes, here we are. Yeah, I'm being laggy right now. That's unfortunate. This is weird. Is it? There we go. That's a little better. Okay. Come on. It's not loading for some reason. So you can go ahead and count that against. Bedrock Edition. It's harder to stream, apparently. Apparently. Really? Well, that's weird. Yeah, it really just isn't showing up at all. Wow, this is... Oh, there we are. For some reason, it does not like full screen. Oh, except now it's better. And now the text is a little bit off. But that, it should be okay. It should be okay, so... Here we are. Voila. Here is Bedrock Edition. Already, you can change your outfit. You can change your cape or whatever if you want. You can upload your own custom one. It's a little bit easier than Java. Java, you do it inside the launcher, which is a little bit more of a hassle for me, but yeah, anywho. So, and then right away, you can obviously see the marketplace, which is very controversial. A lot of people really just absolutely hate the marketplace. They hate that there's like pay to get maps or whatever, but in my experience, I think it's actually a pretty good thing. So, because you get to have a lot of cool maps, and you can pay money for it if you want. There's a lot of cool free ones that I played not too long ago. So yeah, Destiny 2 fan, thank you for the follow, appreciate it. I will post the link to vote. If you want to vote, go ahead. For some reason the commands are not working. We will take a look at the final results at the end of the stream here. And yeah, so right off the bat, very different from Java. Maybe that's a good thing, maybe that's a bad thing. Who knows? It's everybody's, you know, it's everybody versus everybody. And right away you can create a new world. There's friends, which is connected to Xbox servers, which they have their featured ones. You can add your own, which let me see if I can try and find Nether Games. Is it .net? Maybe it's not nethergames.net. Maybe it is. Nether Games. I know this is a server, but I don't know if it's nethergames.net or whatever. So yeah, you can add your own servers. You can go look them up on the Google or Firefox or whatever you use. And then there's obviously the featured ones, which are the best in my opinion. And yeah, they're right away you can tell from like the player count. You can see the player count, your ping and all that. There's screenshots, so you kind of know what you're getting into, if there's going to be a lot of lag or whatever. And the ones that have a higher play count tend to be better, like Mineville, not great. Cubecraft, amazing. Lifeboat, actually kind of getting a little bit of a revival, so... But it used to be considered like really bad. I think it's okay. Mineplex used to be the one that I was the only one that I played on, but now it's not very good. The Hive, really amazing. Like a lot of people, it's like it's their you know, it's their one thing, you know. Pixel Paradise, I see that one being memed on a lot, for good reason. Galaxite, it's one of the more favored ones, but one of the less popular ones, if that makes any sense at all. So yeah, you can go ahead and create a new world and see you can have templates, and this is where the ones that you buy, or you can get a Realms Plus subscription, get all of these for free or whatever. I think that's what that means. Yeah, the Burberry map, I just checked that out on another stream not too long ago. Gonna be posting that to YouTube on my VODs channel pretty soon. But we're just gonna do create a new world. You can do survival, creative. There is no hardcore, like I mentioned before. You can't earn achievements in creative. Of course, there's peaceful, easy, normal, hard, just like in Java as well. There's advanced features, but it's covered by my light. Let me fix, there we are. And here's a lot of options as well. Multiplayer, a lot easier to play multiplayer, I think, on Bedrock. I haven't really tried too much on Java, because it's a little bit more complicated, which, you know, probably gonna knock that off of them. There's friendly fire, players can damage each other. You can just you can create your own server pretty much for free, I think. And yeah, so right away, very different. This is also on the Switch. This is also on phones. It's a lot more accessible to a wider range of people. Obviously on PC as well. So I think that's a good thing. And we're gonna go ahead and just create a new survival world. Normal. Vote once again. Just create. Let's see. And here's where Bedrock gets it right. They actually have like fun facts or whatever while it's creating your world. In my opinion, that's how it should be done. And yeah. And it is taking decently long, but just give it a second. It should be up and running in just a second here. And here we are. Apparently I'm in F5 mode. And right away, you can't really tell a difference. There's not really a difference, honestly. Other than right away, I'm gonna bridge up so that you can see that all you have to do is look out in front of you. It's like magic to Java players. And in my opinion, it's a lot better. Ooh, there was a little bit of lag there. It's a little bit better than Java bridging, in my opinion. Java bridging is just painful, and I just have not gotten the hang of it. So, Let me see if I can try and do this right. I can't seem to do it right. I don't know exactly how to bridge, but it's not exactly like that though. It's not exactly like that, no. So, but I'm gonna try and example how it's a lot easier and faster than Java, which for me is a good thing, because I like to go fast, you know? Okay, here we go. I might just walk. Oh, and there's that, of course. It does take a little bit to get the hang of it, but... Okay, let's try. Ooh, almost. I think I just moved a little bit. My cursor a little too much there, but you kind of got the gist of it. You can look up somebody else who's way better at the game than me, and see them do it, but that's kind of just the gist of it, you know? You can place it out in front of you. It's a lot faster than Java, which is kind of a good thing, to be honest, and yeah, now we're going to move on to the servers. See how good the servers are, how they stack up the players and the mini games. So yes, let us go to the Hive. Let's get that. There we are. So the Hive is widely considered to be like the most popular one. It kind of goes up and down a little bit. Well, so does my ping, apparently. CubeCraft, we could do CubeCraft, which you could argue is a little bit more like Hypixel, so, and we're going to be doing Hypixel for Java, and be kind of comparing the two. But obviously, Minecraft isn't directly involved in, like, any of these servers. Obviously, like, Minecraft or Mojang, featured the Hive and CubeCraft and that sort of thing, but they didn't create them. I think they do help a little bit somewhat, but... And it's downloading a pack. I don't think you have to do that with Hypixel. So it's taking a little bit to download, apparently. But is it worth it? Is it worth it? That's the thing. Is it actually worth the downloaded packs or whatever? I don't know. Vote down below. Or just, yeah, follow the link and vote. Or if you don't have the link, just yell at me. Yes, it is taking a little bit. There's a couple of things I want to show you guys after this, so stay tuned. A couple other things not related to Minecraft exactly, but kind of related to YouTube and copyright and Coconut Mall. Oh no, Wii Sports theme. So you want to stay for that, don't you? Yeah. Wow, it just keeps going up. So 2 out of 4 of the packs. You know what? I'm gonna do the Hive because I think I already have like the resource packs or whatever downloaded, and this is boring. So let's just connect to the server. Obviously, that's just, you know, CubeCraft, but I think a lot of them you have to download the resource packs. But I think for the Hive, I already have it downloaded because I played it like last Wednesday, I think. And here we are, friends. The Hive. And right away we have lots of custom textures here. They're like all custom textures. You can select your game. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15. Actually, no, not 15. Sorry. They have 12. They have 12 games. These are just extra stuff. You have to pay for Replay Cinema, which is honestly worth it if you want to start creating YouTube videos. I'm pretty sure it's like $10 or whatever. Maybe it's a subscription. There's Quest Island. You can go get quest points or whatever for playing certain games. We'll be playing Sky Wars and not Sky Wars, it's just regular Sky Wars, and Treasure Wars, because those are kind of the equivalent to Sky Wars, of course, on Hypixel, and Bed Wars on Hypixel. Jumping right in, you can vote for your map, and right away we start on like a skateboard or whatever on of your choosing, and you grab your items, and it is a little bit different, of course. We don't need that. You can grab your snowballs, iron boots, there's boom boxes, which is kind of the twist to the Sky Wars. I will say, from my experience, it's not as sweaty as Hypixel. A little bit of spoiler alert right there. And you can grab emerald ores, which gets you like enchanted stuff. You can get the redstone stuff, which gives you hearts. You can get diamond stuff, which gives you diamond gear. And I don't think, oh, there I do have, oh, I don't have, that's right. And right away, here's that bridging method, and you can, oh, and there's somebody who's really good at bridging. I wish I was that good. And there we go, and we'll, let's see. And there's a lot of people already getting to the middle and that sort of thing. You can get extra hearts with the redstone, like I already said before. And I'm scroll wheeling too. And I just ruined my bridge. Oh well. I'm just gonna play it safe because I don't want to die. I want to sort of showcase. I want to showcase the everything, just everything on here. So as much as possible. Like the combat is completely different. Well, not completely different, but it's pretty different. And I can't believe I just... Did I get him? I can't tell. I think I did. We're gonna say that we got him. We got him. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. I need to have this be... Oh. I guess he's gone. Is that the guy who... Oh my goodness gracious. And there's ender pearls and that sort of thing if you want. If you can get them. But... And the other thing that I've seen a lot is that snowballs are absolutely overpowered, which they completely are, and I'll show that in just a second. You can get mad combos if you use them correctly, but obviously I didn't, and I died, so he had over 10 hearts, partially because I didn't regenerate, so you need to regenerate as well. And yeah, there's lots of cool maps, these aren't custom textures, but they do have a lot of custom textures and that sort of thing on the Hive, to where Hypixel doesn't usually. Treasure Wars, we're going to be playing Treasure Wars, and then we'll try out the Hypixel version of each of those games, which is obviously Bed Wars for Treasure Wars, and Sky Wars for Sky Wars. Except, Sky Wars is a lot more cut and dry, just get the chests, get the loot, that sort of thing. And as for the communities, I feel like the Hive is a bit less sweaty than, and obvious. Okay, I guess I'll explain this game and I'll get back to the communities. So right now you gotta collect gold in order to get blocks and swords and gear, so that you can protect your treasure and try and go defeat other people's treasures. And it looks like this man is probably gonna go crush me, which means that this game's gonna go pretty darn quickly. So yeah, there's blocks. And that's just sort of a basic one. Looks like looks like this guy is decently good at the game. Way better than me. Way better than I'll ever be. Oh, except this man has a sword. Oh, and he's laggy. Or I'm laggy. Darn. I think I'll try and get a sword if he doesn't get my treasure in time. Which looks like he probably will. Just gotta try and get him away from my treasure. And looks like he's probably got my treasure now, so... That's sort of the fun of this game, is that there's a lot of people who are sweaty, which is actually not all that fun, but you can. It's a pretty fun game to grind if you're actually good at the game, unlike me. And there's the Hive Plus rank, which is the only rank on the server. But of course, we're not really comparing the servers exactly. Just mainly the just the versions, right? The different feels, you know? I feel like Bedrock allows a lot more of like custom textures and that sort of thing, which is what we saw on the Hive. So, yeah. And it looks like, once again, we're gonna have a little bit of dip in quality. Once again, I'm gonna be doing with Optifine. Bedrock doesn't have Optifine. So yeah. Which Optifine just gives you like an extra frame boost. Wish I my water. My throat's getting dry. Okay, we should be getting started here in just a second. Yep, here we are. Looks like... Oh. Looks like one of my friends just added me. That's good. Alright, there we are. And here we are back on Java Edition. Now, this time you're going to want to go to multiplayer, so there's no tabs, there's no character, obviously. It's very different. So, multiplayer, and then you're going to have to add your own. There's no featured ones, there's no... It's completely empty. So, yeah. And it looks like scanning for games on your local network. I don't know if that's gonna dox me or whatever, so I'm just gonna quickly join Hypixel. Just joining world, very quick, very simple to the point, because in my opinion, Hypixel, ooh, a little bit of lag there. Hypixel is a little bit more simple in some ways. They don't have a lot of custom textures. Of course, they have like custom, not him. They have custom skins, of course, but of course everybody has that. And there's, I want to go to the main lobby, and so that's the other thing. You always start in the main lobby with Bedrock. It saves where you previously were on another lobby for somewhere else, and that's the other thing, is there's lobbies on Hypixel. But of course we're not really just comparing. We're comparing like the gameplay and that sort of thing. There's more players on Bedwars than there were on Treasure Wars, so does that mean it's better? I don't know. But we're gonna be doing Skywars first, like we did before, and let's just do solo once again. I'm probably gonna lose right away. Solo. Let's just do solo, normal, just normal here. Okay, and you gotta select the kit, which right away you have to like pay for kits or whatever, or play a lot for kits or whatever, to where there are no kits in the regular version of Hive Skywars. So there's that. There's also, it also says when it'll refill. The chests in Hive Skywars do not refill, I do not believe. So there's that. And then snowballs I don't think are nearly as broken in the Hypixel version, of course, of the game as the Bedrock. So, yeah, and that man just fell off, which I'm gonna try not fall off. First game. Ooh, what was that weird glitch? Looks like I'm on a slab. Oh, that's right. Sorry. I completely forgot what bridging method Java is. So you're gonna have to shift and sort of dance around your WASD keys to place blocks and stuff. You're just sort of looking for loot, trying to get people, and I got them just with snowballs. So yeah, but they're not nearly as broken as in Hive Skywars. Like, they just send you... Wow, and I still have hearts apparently, so a little bit more buggy. Who knows? So yeah, there's just one game. Obviously you can play it for yourself, and I recommend you do, and I think most of you guys have probably. Leaving queue. Teleport into lobby. Okay, yeah, you do that. I'm gonna go ahead and post the form to vote for your favorite again, so please vote for your favorite. And here we are back in the Skywars lobby, and we're gonna be doing Bed Wars, which is pretty much the same concept as Treasure Wars, just you get iron and that sort of thing solo. And yeah, it's a little bit more popular once again than the Hive, I think. So, but you can only play this on PC. That's the other thing. Java, you can only play on PC. It's a little bit laggy. Could be me, could be the other person that was lagging. So yeah, you're just trying to get blocks, that sort of thing. You can go for a defense, stronger defense, and spend your gold for like wood or end stone, but I'm just gonna go for wool for now. And there's a lot more... Where's my wool? Looks like you can actually set your... Yeah, you can set your items and that sort of thing. And so bridging is a little bit slower, and islands are more spaced out here. So there's not going to be as much rushing, not as much people, you know, like looking to get any world records or whatever. Oh, darn, I just gonna go this way. Yeah. Except for blue. And I am just not used to... And that was a weird glitch. And here we go. And obviously you can speed bridge or whatever, but I do not know how to speed bridge. And I just went to my inventory and stopped shifting. That's great. I was decently close, I think, to... Yeah, I was pretty decently close. That was a little bit of lag there. A little bit of lag spike. You can always go for that guy. I can always go for that guy. I might do that, actually. Might be smart. But it's just showcasing each of the games and their strengths and weaknesses. Get that. And you can get armor, and armor is permanent, to where I don't think Treasure Wars is permanent. So, once again, be tallying up, friends. I know I sure am. And I almost just fell off there because there's glitchy and Hypixel doesn't know. And I just entered my inventory and fell off again. It's a lot harder of a game, especially for a keyboard and mouse. To where, like, you know, if you're on your phone or whatever, for... Oh, and I can get iron armor now. If you're on your phone, it's pretty hard to... it's pretty hard to mess up. I'm not gonna go that way because it's gonna take absolutely forever. I mean, it's gonna take absolutely forever for me to get anywhere with this bridging. Oh my goodness gracious. Just get good, guy. Goodness gracious. Yes, I'm still decently new to the game, so... Ooh. keep entering my inventory. Or I should hotkey that to something else. And not quite, can't quite make it. And I think there's a guy right there, yes. But I can't quite get to him. But I don't know if I want him to know that I'm really going for him, you know? I think I will actually try and go... Ooh. I will go for this guy. I'm gonna do the 64 bucks. And let's see if I can actually last this long. Oh. Yeah, you just gotta get in a steady... just a steady flow. And obviously some people can't even do it without, you know, shifting or whatever. And I just let go of shift even though I meant to let go of my W and D key. I just keep falling into void. I'm just struggle busing here, man. Ooh. Oh, looks like this man tried to go for me. So I guess I will go for him. It's lasting much longer than the other. Oh, great. Oh, great. Looks like he's actually good at the game. Or she. Oh. And there's lag. There's lag for me, at least. Oh, man, and this guy might be... Looks like... Yeah, he's definitely hacking. So, Little Jade... Okay. Cheat? Chat report. Or, no, it's report, sorry. And... There's that. Cheating, yes. Submit report. Done. Okay. Well, that's about it for the servers now, and I think that's pretty much it in terms of oh, this is good music. There's Minecraft Realms, which is like, I think that's like online or whatever for Java, like Realms or whatever, somewhat, kind of, I think. So yes, we're gonna go ahead and take a look at the one vote and see which one is better. I'm gonna go ahead and cast my vote. I definitely would have voted Bedrock before. Now I think I still would vote Bedrock. Just plain like trying to speed bridge or just bridge in general is hard. So I would definitely go with that. So yes, let's take a look at what let's take a look at and see what everybody says. Dun, 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 dun. Voila, one person. Come on, guys. I knew there was more than one of you, but for the one person who responded, I appreciate it. And looks like Bedrock won by a pretty good margin. 100%, that's pretty good. And the reason why is they can only play Bedrock. So there's that also. But there's a frowny face, so maybe they would have voted Java if they would have played it. Maybe. Of course. And of course, you can be, if I practice, I would maybe like Java better for a couple of reasons. One being like that's like the main version everybody plays on, but yeah, so GG's, Bedrock and Java. Looks like Bedrock wins it out. Good for you. We're gonna go ahead and end that little session.